Hi friends, today's topic is about statistical key figure. So what is meant by statistical key figure? Means if you want to divide any cost from one cost center to another cost center. So generally what we are doing, we'll be having two methods. One is repost cost, another one is repost line item. Okay, so by using these two methods we can transfer manually as per a wish. Okay, now if we use statistical key figure concept, the cost should be divided based on the key figure value. Okay, so it determines what basis we are allocating the cost from one cost center to another cost center. Okay, so how many types of key figures we can create? We can create two types of statistical key figures. Okay, so first one is fixed. Okay, second one is total. Okay, first one is fixed and second one is total. So let's create one statistical key figure. So first step, creation of statistical key figure. So transaction code is KK01. Okay, so here I will take example of employee. Okay, so what I will do is I will create three departments. In one department I will post salary, so that salary has to be divided to two departments, two other departments, based on the number of employees present in that department. So here our key figure is employee. Okay, so let's create employee. Let's log into SAP. Okay, so let's create one key figure: counting, controlling, cost center accounting. You are creating master data. Go to master data and statistical key figure individual KK01. So my controlling area is N555. Okay, continue. So now what I am creating? I am creating employee as fixed statistical key figure, because it won't change again and again and again. Every month the employees will be fixed, they won't change. So that's why I am creating as employee as my statistical key figure. Give some name EMP, click on master data. So here employee. So see, as I said you, we have two categories. One is fixed, another one is total. So total means here you can take some examples like power. So how the power bill will be generated based on the number of watts you had used. So it will be total of that month. Okay, telephone calls, it is also total, example of total. Okay, next, statistical key figure unit measure. So how you are measuring these employees? So here you have so many unit measure. So in this I will be selecting EA means each employee. Okay, and save it. Okay, now I had created one key figure. So now what I will do is I will create 3 cost centers. Creation of finance department, okay, sales department, and marketing department. Okay, 3 cost centers I will create. So go to transaction code KS01. Go back. So here it is KS0. Otherwise you can go by path also. Close this SKF and go to cost center, individual processing, KS01. So my first department is finance department. Okay, give date there, 01.01.1990. Click on master data, fin department, finance department, SAP user, and select here category. So finance category is not there, I did not create. So meanwhile I will select production, no issues, and hierarchy, okay, and currency is INR. Press enter. Okay, and save it. Next, sales department. SAP user, hierarchy, INR. If sales is available, you just select sales. Yeah, it's there, and save it. Okay, and marketing department we need to create, right? Marketing department. Okay, SAP user. So if marketing department is not there, then we need to create material department is there. Okay, you select material department, no problem. And select here INR and save it. Okay, actually I don't have those categories, that's why I had selected some alternate categories. So if you want to select if you want to create those categories also, you can create on your own. So go here, go to IMG screen, go to controlling area, controlling, cost center accounting. Here go to master data, cost centers, and here you create those marketing department category and finance department category, and there you can select simultaneously. See, I'll show you how to create. So click on new entries, so already this F is already available, it is asking to use some alternative. Okay, oh, this is so X is already there, so it is alphanumeric, you can use anything. Okay, ONP. So now we had created these categories, right? So let's change the categories which we had assigned. Okay, so go to cost center, click on change. So in marketing department we had assigned material, right? So let's assign marketing department category here. It is N. Okay, enter and save it. So let's change for finance department also. So previously why I had entered, because I don't have those categories, now I had created, so that is the reason I am changing it again. Okay, fine. So now we had created cost centers. So next thing what we need to do is we need to maintain number ranges for business transaction. See, in SAP, in FI, what you will be doing, if you are working, if you before starting working in AR or AP, in GL, you used to maintain number ranges. We have different document types, SA, KR, KZ. Okay, same like that in CO also we have one concept called as business transactions. So whatever the concepts you are doing, means for example statistical key figure, so you need to define business transaction, means it is same like document type only. Okay, you need to maintain business transaction. So when you are transferring the data from FI to CO, you need to maintain business transaction coin. Okay, so when you post any transaction, the data will be saved with that business transaction and with one document number. It's just like same SA. For SA document you are maintaining number ranges, like so same like that you need to maintain number ranges for business transaction also. Okay, maintain number ranges for business transactions, RKS. Okay, so if you want to use statistical key figure, you need to define business transaction RKS in transaction code KANK. Okay, so let's maintain number ranges now. Organization, go to controlling, general controlling, organization, here maintain number ranges. So my controlling area is N555. So here click on groups. If you want to create new group for statistical key figure, you can create. Okay, so go to group, click on create. Here number ranges for SKF and maintain number ranges. Here I will give 500 to 600 and save it. Okay, so now whatever number ranges we are maintaining here, so let it get saved. See, we had maintained number ranges, right? So that group will appear at the bottom of this page. See here, number ranges for SKF, and I had maintained separate number ranges for business transaction coin. Okay, now so what is the business transaction for a statistical key figure? It is RKS, right? So click on find. So just Control F, give here RKS and press enter. See, enter statistical key figure. So unless until you maintain this number range, it won't create any document related to key figure. So double click on that, double click and select element group. So to which group you want to enter? SKF, and save it. So once you save it, the element which you had selected, it will get added to this particular group. Okay, go back. Okay, next step. Okay, so now what's our example? I am posting some salary in one department, means in finance department I am posting that salary. That salary has to be divided to sales department or marketing department. Okay, means 5 lakhs I am posting in finance department. So in that 5 lakhs, that salary belongs to sales department also, marketing department also. So it has to be shared based on the number of employees. So first you need to give the input data to the system. Means you need to specify how many number of employees are there in sales department and how many number of employees are there in marketing department. Then only we can create cycle. Okay, so next step, specify number of employees in sales department and marketing department. Transaction code is KB31N. Okay, so go back, so go to SAP Easy Access screen. Okay, close this. So let's maintain how many number of employees are there. Go to actual posting, go to statistical key figure, see KB31N, select this one. Okay, now so we have three departments. So here sender cost center is finance department, receiver cost center is sales department and marketing department, right? So here I will specify. So first sales department, select sales department here. Okay, sales department. So what is the key figure we had created? Employee, so EMP. So total number of employees in sales department is 450. Okay, next finance department, again EMP. So total number of employees in finance department is 650. Okay, sorry, not finance department, here we need to select marketing department as per our example, because finance department is sender, receivers only we need to give inputs. Okay, so finance department and sales department. Now save it. Once you save it, this will be saved with one number, one document number, see 500. So from where the system is picking this document number? In KANK transaction code, we have just maintained number ranges using business transaction RKS. We have just maintained 500 to 600, right? So that is the reason system is picking number from that business transaction. If you don't maintain those number ranges, you can't create the document or you can't specify the values for those cost centers. See here, scroll down, so double click on this. See 500 to 600. Okay, so from here it is picking the number ranges. So when you create any transaction in KB31. Okay, okay, done. Now we had specified. So now what I will do is I will create one salary GL account, because our example is salary, right? So here creation of salary GL account, salary GL account. Okay, it is FS00. So go to transaction code FS00 / and FS00. So let's create one salary account. Click on create. It is 3,02,000 or 3,01,000. Okay, you here salary, salary account. Okay, and specify field status group G001 and just save it. Now we had created salary account. This salary account I will convert into primary cost element. Okay, conversion of salary account into primary cost element. Okay, transaction code is, you can use KA01. We are having 4 methods of creating primary cost element. If you don't know, just refer to my previous videos. Okay, I will create through FI. So click on edit cost element, just click on master data, and here give cost element category as 1 and save it. Okay, now we had created primary cost element also. Now we need to post some salary amount in finance department. Okay, let's post. Okay, posting of salary in finance department. So transaction code is F-02. So go to F-02 now, slash and F-02. So give date here. Okay, and select salary. Enter. So amount I will be giving here 5 lakhs. Okay, and cost center is finance department, right? So give here finance department. Okay, 50 cash account. Press enter. Okay, so what is this error is, so when you are posting any transactions to any cost center, first you need to check whether the every cost center will be having some indicators. If you go to KS01 here, let's go to change mode. See here, this is finance department, right? So inside that cost center we have one option called as control. When you just click on this control, see what is happening, you are posting actual data, but this actual data is logged. So when you are posting any data to one cost center, make sure that these options are unlocked, then only you can post transactions to that cost center, otherwise it won't allow you to post. Okay, if you want to post only actual data, then unlock it. So if you don't want to post any secondary cost element, then lock it. Like this we can do. So once you lock it, it won't post any transactions related to primary or secondary. According to the requirement, we need to do that. Just I am cross checking it. See, here it is locked. So unlock it, because I want to post primary cost data and secondary cost data. I don't want to post any revenue related cost to this department. That's why I had just logged. Save it, go back. So refresh the screen and we'll post it again. Slash and F-02. $3,01,000. Okay, 5 lakh. So here cost center is finance department. Select 50. Select cash account. Star. Select any value date. Enter. Stimulate and save it. Okay, now we had just posted 5 lakh amount in finance department. So that 5 lakh has to be divided based on the employees which we had entered, right? So if you go here, so let's see how many number of employees are there in, see, go to display here. Okay, press enter. So that 5 lakh, sorry, it is 500, right? Give 500, the document number is 500. Press enter. See, that 5 lakh has to be divided to sales department based on how many number of values, 450, and to marketing department 650, and remaining amount is for finance department. So like this it has to be divided. So here, for allocating the cost from one cost center to another cost center, we have some methods. Okay, in SKF we have two methods to allocate the cost from one cost center to another cost center. So what are those methods? First one is assessment, second one is distribution. Okay, so let's see how to create assessment, means how to divide the cost by using assessment. Okay, so first, so if you want to divide the cost by using assessment, so how it can done is by using secondary cost element. Means if you are allocating any cost from one cost center to another cost center by using secondary cost element, then it is called as assessment. If you are allocating any cost by using primary cost element, then it is called as distribution. Okay, so if you want to use assessment method, then you need to allocate the cost using secondary cost element. If you want to use distribution method, you need to allocate the cost by using primary cost element. Okay, now I want to use assessment. So assessment means, as I said you, first we need to create secondary cost element, right? So let's create it. Create secondary cost element for assessment method. Okay, transaction code is KA06. Now go back. So let's go to KA06 here. KA06. So you can give any name. Okay, secondary cost elements is alphanumeric, you can give any name. So I'll give secondary 41000. 41 means 41 is nothing but cost element category of assessment. You can give any name. Assessment cost element. So cost element category is 42, sorry, not 41, it is 42. Okay, and save it. Okay, go back. If you want to create another cost element same as assessment, again go to KA06, give here assessment, it is alphanumeric. Assessment cost element, and give here 42. 41 is for overheads. Okay, so now I had created assessment cost element. So now what I need to create is assessment cycle. So through assessment cycle we can divide the cost from one cost center to another cost element. So let's create one assessment cycle. Okay, I'll show you the path for creating assessment cycle. Go to accounting, controlling, cost center accounting, period and closing. Here define assessment. Okay, so you need to create one cycle. So we are creating assessment cycle for example employee, right? So give employee. Or if you are creating assessment cycle to divide salary based on employees, no, so give here salary, no problem. anything. It is also alphanumeric, you can give any name. So but the start date should be year ending start date. Now I am in 11th month because I am following from April to March. I am in 11th month. So you should not give date as 17/11/2017. It won't accept, you will be getting errors, it won't divide. So even though you are creating in the middle of the year, you need to give the starting period 04.2016. okay, and click enter. Okay, so text is salary allocation. Now click on attach segment. We can create number of segments in one cycle. Okay, click on attach segment, and same here segment name is salary. Here also salary allocation. Okay, so as I said you, we can divide the cost from one cost center to another cost center only through secondary cost element if you are using assessment method. So select that assessment cost element here. Okay, see here we have sender values, we have receiver values. Sender is nothing but, in our example, finance department. So what is the sender option selected here? Posted values. So how much we had posted? 5 lakh we had posted. So whatever the amount we had posted, it has to be divided to receiver. So receiver is marketing and sales department. Based on what? Based on key figure, right? So that's why you need to select actual statistical key figure. Okay, and click on sender and receiver tab. Here select sender cost element, cost center, finance department. Okay, and here select receiver cost centers. Marketing and sales department. Okay, next click on sender values. Here we don't specify anything, go to receiving values. So here you need to specify that statistical key figure, EMP, because based on this key figure only, no, you are dividing. These all inputs parameters we need to give to the system, then only it will be dividing. Okay, and click on receiving tracing factor. So here both cost centers should be 100 and 100. Now you save it. So assessment cycle is created. Okay, this is the month end activity in CO. This is one of the most important one, month end activity. Now assessment cycle is created. Now once you execute that assessment cycle, automatically the system will divide the cost from finance department to sales and marketing department based on the number of employees. Okay, so let's execute that assessment cycle now. Okay, before executing assessment cycle, we need to do one more step, that is we need to define number ranges for assessment document business transaction. Okay, maintain number ranges for business transaction RKIU. So go to KANK, because once you execute, it has to be saved with one particular number. The previous number ranges which you had maintained for SKF, now you are doing assessment, right? So for that you need to maintain again KANK. My controlling areas and 555. So click on groups. If you want, you can use same group number range which you had created for SAF, else you can create separate group for assessment also. I'll use same group. Okay, my business transaction is RKIU, right? So here RKIU, see here. So double click on this, select this, click on element group. So I am using same SKF group only. Okay, and save it. So once if I do any transaction in assessment it will create one document from the number ranges which we had maintained for SKF. Okay, now execution of assessment cycle. Okay, let's execute that assessment cycle. Go to allocation. See here, I'll show you the path again. Cost center accounting, go to actual posting. Sorry, period and closing, assessment. So in which month we are in? We are in 10th month. So give 10th month. So select that cycle which you had created. Salary is my cycle. Now click on execute. So see the output here. So sender is 1. So if you want to check who is the sender, you can check it here. So sender is finance department. Okay, receiver is, so we have 2 receivers. Okay, so we have 2 receivers. So just click on these details. See, you can check. So from finance department to marketing department it was transferring 2,95,454 and remaining amount it was transferring to sales department based on number of employees how much you had entered. Okay, go back and remove this test run and execute again. We had executed in the test mode. Just remove this test run and execute. Now the amount will get posted to both the departments. So like this we can create assessment cycle and we can divide the cost from one cost center to multiple cost center through assessment method in statistical key figure. In next video I'll show you how to divide the cost using distribution method. Okay, now you are dividing only actual. So in my coming videos you will be learning how to divide planned data also. Okay, thank you.